Hello, welcome back. Kev Loki here for another round of King of the Garage. Thank you everyone for taking part as always. Welcome along if you're new. Quarterfinals are one and dones, and the rest of the races you see are the best of three. Cars will swap lanes after each heat. Absolutely correct. Ready to see how your choices get on this time? Here we go. Let's race. Here we are, quarterfinals. Quarterfinal number one looks like this. Lane number one, we have the Batmobile. Lane two, the Lotus. Lane three, the Jeep. Lane four, the Rimac. First showing the Rimac, I believe. There we go. Winner goes to lane number two, that being the Lotus with a 1814. Second was the Rimac, 1837. Third, the Batmobile, 1849. Fourth, the Jeep, putting in a very poor 2772. I think it rode the rails most of the way. There we go. Quarterfinal two, lane one of two Toyotas. Lane two, popular choice, the Mercedes. Lane three, the second Toyota. Lane four, the BMW. Oh dear. Right, winner goes to lane number one, 1234. That being the Toyota 1 with a 1834, Mercedes 1844, Toyota 2 1863, BMW 1876. Commiseration, Mercedes fans. Thought it would have done better, but there we are. Quarterfinal three, lane number one, the Nova, lane two, the Survette, lane three, the Surf Patrol, lane four, the Alpha. Competizione. And a winner goes to lane number three, that being the Surf Patrol, recording a time 1845, 1854 for the Survette, Nova 1940, Alpha 1968. Not much of a competizione from the Alpha. Quarterfinal four, lane number one, the Mighty K, lane two, the Fiat, lane three, the Turbine Sublime, and lane number four, Fast Bed Hauler. What is wrong with my teeth today? There we go. And a winner for lane number three, that it being the Turbine Sublime with a 1801. Second was the Fiat with a 1833. Fastbed Hauler 1864. Mighty K 1947. Quarterfinals done. Semi-finals. Semi-final number one. In lane number one, we have the Lotus, and in lane number four, Toyota Brackets 1. Toyota Tacoma, the Tacoma, don't you know? I can't speak. Anyway, that is a win for the Lotus with a 1812 and a 1829 for the Toyota Tacoma. We swap lanes as we do for heat number two, lane number one, the Toyota Brackets 1, lane 4, the Lotus. Winner for the Lotus, lane 4 with a 1800 dead, and the Toyota in lane number 1 with a 1821. All of which means that the Lotus goes through to the final with a 2-0 victory. Semi-final 2, heat number 1, lane number 1, we have the Surf Patrol, lane number 4, the Turbine Sublime. Winner for lane number 4, the Turbine Sublime, 1798 underneath that magical bracket, and Surf Patrol with a 1834. Semi-final number 2, heat number 2, lane number 1, Turbine Sublime, lane number 4, the Surf Patrol. And a win there for lane number 1, that's the Turbine Sublime with a 1796, getting quicker. and a 1843 for the Surf Patrol. And that means that the Turbine Sublime will go through to the final 2-0, where it will meet the Lotus. Third place playoff in the meantime. So in the playoff, heat number 1, lane number 1, we have the Toyota brackets 1, lane 4, the Surf Patrol. Win there for lane number 1, and that being the Toyota. Recording a time of 1819, Surf Patrol 1844. We swap lanes. Heat number 2, lane number 1, the Surf Patrol, lane number 4, the Toyota. Brackets 1 win to the Toyota. Two wins to the Toyota. Closer race that time, but the Toyota takes that in lane number 4. Recording a time of 1836. Surf Patrol 1839. That means that our third place player this time is the Toyota brackets 1, taking the third place as it does with a 2-0 victory. Time for the final. Clap, 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 and a clap, 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 clap. Applause all round. Heat number 1 of the final, lane number 1, we have the Lotus, lane number 4, the Turbine Sublime. Close. Anyway, a win there goes to the Lotus in lane number 1. Recording time 1798. Turbine Sublime with a 1808. I need to buy a new mouth. Heat number 2, lane number 1, Turbine Sublime, lane 4, the Lotus. Lotus has 1 win to its name at this current point in time. And still has 1 win to its name as the Turbine Sublime picks one back with a 1806, Lotus 1836. What a difference a lane change can make. Anyway, it's time for a decider because we've got 1 win apiece. So in the decider, go to the middle lanes. Lane 2, the Lotus. Lane 3, the Turbine Sublime. Here we go. Win that for the Lotus in lane number 2 with a 1811, a 1821 for the Turbine Sublime. So with a 2-1 victory, the Lotus wins the final this time around. It's time to go to the podium. Here we go. So the podium for the 1st of July already. First place the Lotus, 20 points. Second the Turbine Sublime with 10. Third points Toyota brackets 1 with 5. Points table time. Pause if you need to. It has to be said, a very low scoring round this time, but there we are. Here's our champ, the 67 Mustang. Yeah, I think a lot of you went for the Mercedes and the Mercedes 8 rounds, so apologies for that, but that's car racing for you. Anyway, it's the King of the Garage Challenge. So in the challenge for this month, lane number 1 we have our reigning king, lane 4 the Lotus, which none of you picked. There we go. Anyway, the king being the king does what it does. 1763 and a 1829 in favour of reigning king. We'll swap lanes, but I can see how this is going to go, I believe. So lane swap, lane 1 the Challenger, lane 4 the Reigning King. The King has 1 win to its name. Get that hand out of there. Yep, King has 2 wins to its name. Lane number 4, recording time 1762, no 1801 for the Challenger. Which is what I just said. So all that shenanigans means that the Reigning King wins the challenge with a 2-0 victory, and it's now congratulations to the 11 times King of the Garage, 67 Mustang. Hoorah for him. Anyway, here's a preview of the next King of the Garage Picky Wise video coming out in a week's time. We've got tuned cars, we've got JDM cars, we have got Mario Karts, we have got more JDM, Fast and Furious. Yeah, it's very JDM heavy one this time. As I said, very JDM heavy. Very JDM heavy. And some other bits and bobs. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Bye. Like, subscribe.